I'm now by the Macau ferry crossing junction basically, and I can see on the right hand side there is many shipping corporations here who are doing commercial operations on quite a very large scale, which is just simply unimaginable that a port or an island could be used in this sort of way. We are heading towards central location, and see, this warden is issuing a ticket to the car that has been illegally parked there. So it's pretty much like how things are in London, I would say, but the operation style, basically, that's what I'm trying to say, is pretty much London ways, westernized in that respect, I'm trying to say. But Bank of China is over here, and there is McDonald's and the wing along the bank, and of course it's quite a banking hub over here, and all these glass architectural buildings, which I'm sure are designed in such a way to beat the weather conditions, and they might be shatterproof glass as well. And of course security in these places is going to be phenomenal. So there is just no chance, I think, for any sort of security threats, because normally when we have this kind of or these levels of operations, then I'm sure the governments put in a very spend a lot of time and get the security arrangements right, and so I'm quite sure that security also looking after these premises would be just I don't know if it would be expensive, because I'm not interviewing anyone, I'm just giving a commentary. But the buildings are like quite amazing, I have to say. It's just people say the city is like New York, but it's somewhat different to New York, I would say, because we are not in the United States here. We are talking of this Chinese port. So that's the thing, but this place has got so many glass buildings. The architectural design, I mean, is just, I can see the HSBC Bank, that's the Hong Kong Shanghai Bank, and I can tell you for sure that these buildings just actually piss on Canary Wharf when you pass those buildings, you know, and it's lit up on the tower on the top. But this is just something different. This is something quite different. Like I said in the previous video, I don't know how things might have been before, but how things are in 2017, and we are at a time when there is a new world order establishing in this world. So I'm trying to get the bigger picture here and understand what is this, what is going on, and by looking at this, these buildings and the architecture, the design, the layout, and the laws here, which are very, very strict, basically, which makes the economy run much better when you talk of things like globalization and weak governments. I think that is going to be something very, very difficult to do now in this modern day and age, you know. So the thing about transnational corporations and investments in Hong Kong, I wouldn't be able to give my comments on those, because it's always better to have a live interview from somebody who is in this particular way. But I can say that there is a lot of financial, monetary, and like the HSBC holdings, in this place is going to be astronomical. So I'm just beginning to feel now that my own bank is HSBC in London, but whether this bank, the HSBC bank, is a center point for money flows and financial dealings to enrich Hong Kong, as it is also called the Hong Kong and Shanghai Bank. And also, if you recall, a few years ago when the banking crisis was there, this particular bank had a great opportunity to rescue our old Midland Bank in United Kingdom. So I mean to say, like, it just makes sense that small borrowers are putting their money in HSBC Bank, but I mean, I'm a student and I haven't got much money there, but now coming to Hong Kong and getting the bigger picture, I mean to say the flows of money is really for these big corporations and institutions where billions and trillions of dollars, pounds and multi-currency would be exchanged. So I think there is lots going on here when we are talking about capitalism, and what is like how it's working here. It's just you have to be here to experience it, to be honest, because it's not the same experience as you listening to this commentary, but just to feel how these massive this is like, I think we are heading to Central, so obviously we are going to see a bit of a crowd and some traffic as well, but it's a very pleasant change, and I'm going to now turn off because I have to get off at this stop. But please do press the like button if you have liked this video or this commentary, and please feel free to pass your comments as well. There is, you could leave your comments in the comment section as well, and start a dialogue on actually globalization and those kind of topics, and the new world order, which nobody knows who is going to be establishing this new world order, and the whole world is in awe with the Trump administration on one side and the Brexit on the other, and the European Union changes in the European Union, and all this Eastern Europe passage and entry of Turkey trying to come in, and infiltration, and what's going on in the other side of the world is simply something quite different. But how it relates to globalization and other schemes is something that is debatable, and I cannot do it on this video, but I'm sure it can start off a dialogue with some very intellectual people, and they can talk about it. But you got to be here, because what you study in textbooks in the United Kingdom, and like I've been doing my MSc in International Development Studies, and when you put theory into practice, honestly, the bigger picture is something quite different to what you just have theoretical knowledge. But you got to experience the real things that are going on in the globe. So I'm just going to now turn off because I've got to perhaps get down. But here's our HSBC bank. It's just a normal branch bank, but there you go. This is in Hong Kong, and I'm now just realizing that the Hong Kong and Shanghai Bank could be a bank for global investments. And of course then there is Citibank in front, and of course Standard Chartered as well. I mean, I think they're printing the Hong Kong dollar. So I am not well versed in those aspects, but this is how it is here. So thanks guys, and take care. Bye.